Hello everybody, today we'll be playing as the feared predator of the floodplains, the Suchomimus. Now while the game loads, I might as well fill you in a bit on this magnificent beast. So here it is. It has incredibly good bleed. It is a true apex, I believe. It's got the full hatchling to adult, and its skins are honestly top tier. Like from the default to the cobalt, aragonite, marbled, swampland, they're all just top tier, honestly. It's hard not to love them, however I will be playing as the swampland skin. Here is the female, and there's the male for reference. This one's a lot more dull, as most are. Just a quick run through of the female versus male skins as well. Figured y'all might appreciate that. Oh, that one actually looks a bit nicer with the female with the more muted eyebrow coloring. I don't like this. She looks rather bland like that, doesn't she? Anyways. There's all the skins. They range from very expensive looking at you aragonite skin to pretty cheap looking at you marbled skin, which is only 50k amber. Anyways, spawning in. Oh, this is odd. Okay, there we are. The hatchling is, unsurprisingly, very small. Looks like I accidentally oh. Well. Huh. Alright, so it seems that now that little issue has been fixed, I have spawned in on the coast this time, and as you can see, this guy's pretty slow on water, on land I mean. And if you were unaware, Suchomimus cannot dive, unlike Ichthyovenator. That fish beast is the only one who can actually dive at the moment. Hopefully in the future, this is a nice swimming animation, but hopefully in the future Osteoraptor will be able to dive, given that in its little blurb it does say that it can, but it cannot in the actual game, unfortunately, which is a shame because that would honestly be very cool. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, anyways, now to look at this guy's stats. Of course it cleans in water, it lives in the floodplains, the deltas, which I'm shocked that the deltas count as their own biome, honestly, but the coast, of course, coastal broadleaf and lowlands broadleaf. That's why I refer to them as the terror of the floodplains. That's where you find most of them. They are crepuscular and solitary when adult. Their preferred temperature range is 17 to 35 degrees. And of course, their favorite food is fish, and they could not take on an iguanodon. Just don't take on iguanodons. Those things are incredibly powerful, incredibly pretty, incredibly fun to play as. Not fun to fight. Anyways, I will be getting back to you when this beast grows a little bit. Alright, so now that we are grown a bit, this thing died more times than I could possibly count, unfortunately, so I did not get to I gave up on trying to get any good video that wasn't me dying every 5 seconds, but who knows, maybe y'all would enjoy a video of me trying to grow things and just dying. Anyways, we do have a little bit of a pack starting up. We're currently right on the border of floodplains, deltas, and redwoods. Just gonna drop and pick up this fish some more times for funsies. Anyways, as you can see, this server has dropped below 25 people. But the quests for the week are to find 10 fossils, drink a bunch of water, and live well. Oh, also catch another 100 or so fish. Of course, delicious fish. Anyways, I'm gonna go find a more populated server, and we'll be back in a minute, hopefully. So we spawned into this server and immediately got attacked by that Carnomosaurus. There's the aggro call. Anyways, how rude. I'm gonna go deeper into the floodplains as that place is significantly safer. So, hopefully that Carnomosaurus isn't still here. 'Cause that fang beast, it didn't do much damage, but it definitely can. The only reason it didn't get me worse was because, it is apparently incapable of hitting my head. And it is still after me. Oh no, that's an ichthyo. Another fish beast. Anyways, I suppose this creature should be jealous of the ichthyovenators, considering that Suchomimus cannot dive in this game. I am a little bit upset that we lost that spot because that was one of the very few places where it's easy for Suchomimuses to get fish. Because if you can't tell, most fish spawn decently far underwater. Ichthyovenators, the fish beasts, can round these up like no tomorrow. Like, this was a very, very long time ago. I can't stress how long ago it was. But at one point, me and a relatively large pack of ichthyos, if I am to be honest, I think it might have been 2 packs. We're all up on the fish rock. Can't particularly call it ichthyo or sucho rock without any ichthyos or suchos on it, but there was a bunch of them up on that thing. And there was enough fish that my Roblox crashed entirely. That ichthyovenator did end up dead when I logged back in, but moral of the story, don't go insane trying to just get a bunch of fish. They're gonna rot before you can even eat half of them. Looks like we might have a hunting ground over here. Let's see if I can't sneak a little nibble, huh? Anyways, we were not doing great. All of the food was rotting. Our games were progressively getting laggier, and that is a Yangchuanosaurus. So there's definitely some pretty beefy things, or a pack of less beefy things, or a pack of beefy things that just wrecked this guy, honestly. He is not doing good. Not that it matters, but he's not. He's dead. And there is the fish beast rock that I mentioned previously. What is that thing? Looks like we have another Sucho. I would be very excited if I had the nesting quest. Unfortunately, I always seem to get stuck with the nesting quest when I'm playing as something that has very few players. Anyways, I'll start recording again if anything interesting happens. So this person is telling me to look behind us, and I'm just like, well, what if... Oh, I thought that was in response to me saying Rip Conk. Frowny face. Pick up sticks? That's the human game, right? Well, I am playing pick up fish. It's honestly shocking my jaw hasn't broken yet. But oh. Perfect timing? Question mark? Anyways. No, I need that fish. I need that fish. I need that fish. We are just to the right of 3 minutes of becoming adult. And the reason that I am tuning in is because Kent do good. As we all know, Kent do good. Kent do good. We all know that Kent do good. Kent do good. Love Kent. Love the Spike Beast. Kent do good. Kent do so good. And now we are just shy of adults. Time to see how much the quest... Oh, 100... That's good. That is a really good number of amber for just picking up a fish. A lot of times. I don't think words can explain just how many times I've picked up fish. And now it's bugged out because this rock does tend to be a bit buggy with fish, but... What? Am I blind? Are my optics deceiving me? There was no Ichthyovenator. There was... I didn't even see an Ichthyovenator. Oh, it must have drowned under the rock. Poor thing. Anyways, I'm just gonna look around for another fish to pick up and drop. Only 9 more times looks like. That's pleasant. Anyways, fish actually do spawn super commonly in this area. It's just a bit hard to see them in the dark, and with that I'm just gonna give up actually. Let me pick up this fish. Let me pick up my fish. I want that fish. That's my fish. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and place down a nest right here on this rock. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to pick up that fish. And I do need Verde to join the game. And you may be asking why. Go on, ask. Go on, ask. It's because I need a male adult to place a nest, but it looks like that won't be happening. Since these things are solitary, I'm not exactly surprised, just frustrated, I suppose would be a good word for it. Anyways, I'm not ending this video until I pick up a fish. I want everyone to see the fruits of my labor, the 31,500 amber and the 157 amber. I want you all to see that quest being checked off. Because the rest, well, let's be honest, just watching me AFK and just hopping in once every couple minutes to eat and drink would be very boring. That's actually the main reason I haven't, south. It's the main reason I haven't actually been playing as any of the large herbivores, because unless you're purposefully going out and starting things, it's not exactly thrilling. Is that a fish? No, that's a rock. Well, and before anyone is like, oh, you should report that bug about the fish in this rock, it's a problem with this game engine itself. Like, it's not an issue with anything the devs do, it's just this Roblox game engine is rough, to say the least. Alright, this thing's crepuscular. 5 to 8. That's the preferred activity. That's gonna take a while to get to, so I lied to all of you. I'm a trickster, a dirty trickster. I'm a trickster.